Welcome, family, and thanks for coming on by so we can discuss another spoiler review of Empire Season 4, Episode 6. I could not believe Hakeem did not tell his family about Mrs. D. I thought this was cleared up last episode when they was at the airport. I thought he was going to disclose everything. Everything. But anyway, we're going to start right off right away. Family's preparing to go to court. So each one of them is coming from a different perspective. We got Jamal and Warren in the studio. Warren's in the booth, and he's sounding quite good. I give Warren sounds good. He sounds good enough to do this project. Warren doesn't want to do it. And the reason why I think he doesn't want to do it is because he's fallen madly in love with Jamal. This song and them two vibing together, because they was vibing together good. When Warren came out the booth, playing and joking a little bit, they was getting along good. Actually seemed to be happy. And like I said before, I don't think Warren probably ever had this before, because he's more like a hitter and quitter. You know, he can't whoop this trick if he all fall in love. He done messed up the whole game. So Warren a little hesitant about doing this, because if he does this, this means that him and Jamal will be going on tour also doing this song, and it'll be over for Warren. He's already fallen for him. It'll be over. They be talking about probably getting married when they come off a tour. But Jamal gets a call. Jamal has to get ready to go to court, so he leaves Warren and the producer in the studio to finish up the song. And they're going to replace Warren vocals later on with somebody else. Maybe. Who knows? We will see. And we got Andre. And Andre got a new therapist. And Andre talked a little too much with this new therapist. You should just say, look, you shouldn't have gave up that she was a detective, the NYPD, and her name. Too much information. This is a new therapist. Y'all Lyons, you should be more cautious. So what you should have just told him was you having this feelings for this lady. And describe the feelings and the situation to them, or the scenario that's going on with you and her. Now, what he really should have been talking about is it's not too far removed from the anniversary of his wife's death. So he's missing that. So he's grieving right now. He got a lot of grief therapy, probably what he needs at this moment. You know. Then you had coupled that with the actual person who killed his wife is around him now. So you had the anniversary of her death, the killer right there in his face. He's feeling vulnerable and got all kinds of voids because his wife not there. And, you know, she kept him stable too. His wife not there, and the killer's there, and it's the anniversary. It's just a little too much emotions at this moment that he's dealing with. And then you got this detective lady, and the fact he's portraying all these feelings and putting all that into her. And what makes it even more of a drug for him is the fact that she's trying to bust him. Don't get it wrong. She already told him before, if you got something to confess, tell me what's up. So all that is taking him to a higher level. Now that boy is moving a mile a minute, having all these feelings for this woman, just off right now. But I think a lot of that contributes to probably some grief therapy and grief and loss that he haven't really had a chance to deal with and haven't had it addressed. But you don't tell a new person all this information. Even if you're in a new relationship with somebody, you don't tell them all your deepest and darkest stuff right away. Because if it don't work out, they're going to throw it in your face. You give them a little bit, see how they react, and you go for it from there. That's my opinion. All right, so we're at the Lyons house, Lucious and Cookie Lion, and they getting ready to go. So we got Cookie getting ready. Lucious is covering up those little paintings. I like those little paintings though, Lucious. I think y'all can make it some money. That'd be our next money maker right there. Because you had the artwork to go with the songs. Man, you could sell that. You get the artwork. You could make an art book. You know, they had the artwork that probably be worth I don't know how much because it's coming from Lucious Lyons. Have that around Empire. Give little people a little recreations of the artwork when they purchase your music. You know, that could be a money maker. But he covering that up, and everybody's looking at him sideways. He's like, yo, is he back? I think this moment was underplayed. When Lucious got his memory back, it should be more of a bigger scene with this right here. It was like he got his memory back, now we off the court. Should have been more around him. We spent the last 5 episodes or 5 3/4 episodes on him and his memory being messed up. So when it came back, it should have been a bigger brouhaha with him memory coming back. But anyway, so everybody looking at him, he's like, don't talk to me like I'm not here. I'm back, baby. I'm back. Your boy's back. Hook me up with some of them keys I've been hearing about. Your boy's back. All right, so they off to court. Now we go to court. I'm gonna skip a lot of this testimony because y'all know Hakeem. People gonna be talking about how much he changed, how good a father he is, this and that. Anika, people gonna be talking about how good of a mother she is, how good the family is, this and that. Y'all know what they're gonna say. Just like your peoples would say on the stand if something was going down with you. Same thing. Anyway, I do want to talk about Tiana. Tiana got on that stage. Angelo went for the juggler with her. I don't know what was wrong with why that judge let Angelo just go at it the way he did. I didn't like also the fact that the judge knew the mother. The judge should have gone ask about the mother before the case even start. The judge should have never been on this case due to her personal connection to this family. Should have never been allowed at all. And I think that contributes to Angelo's behavior and him being allowed to do certain crazy things. Anyway, so he was going at Tiana's neck, talking about sex parties, drugs, where was Bella at? I didn't know that she was staying with Hakeem for the last 3 months. Good job, Hakeem. You should have been locked that down. But anyway, we all make mistakes. Sometimes you meet the right one. You're young. Y'all separate. Now you come back with a baby, and you make it work. You know, y'all could have been much further along had y'all been a little bit mature back in the day. All right, so she gets all set up because Tiana is a fly, pretty girl. She ain't no girl from no street. She don't know nothing about no courts. And he coming out with all these questions and she getting intimidated. So outside in the waiting area, she comes out and she tells Hakeem, yo, that was crazy. He like, yo, he pushes her back. I might lose Bella because you didn't stand up and fight for her. She like, huh? I love Bella just like you. What you talking about, baby? I've been her mother. Bella knows me as mom. Come on now, with all that craziness. So he's like, you know, I should have dropped you when you snitched on me the cookie. And she's like, look here, I know you angry right now and you speaking out of turn. So when you get your mind right, don't come looking for me. And she steps off. He gonna get that back. He gotta get that back. That's all he gonna have left after the baby gone. Okay, so here we go. So they take a break until Thursday. So they got a little break. So while on break, they got to take care of some business. Andre let them know that J Papa wants to come back if he could get one of those 20 for 20 albums. They said, cool, because J Papa made him some money last time. We on it. So Andre said, I'm going to do the deal because we go way back. They said, all right, fine. We going to step back. So Andre arranges a meeting with J Papa, Shine, and they call Becky in. Now, Shine's going to produce the first track of J Papa, and he wants Becky to oversee the whole project and get some more producers to help out J Papa finish this project. Becky's like, I'm on top of it. And he's like, ho. No, I don't need you on top of it. I need you to get the producers ready. She said, oh, I could do that too. So she going to get the producers, and she going to work on this album with Shine, and they're going to get it popping because J Papa bought some money. Now, of course, we know that J Papa and Becky had a relationship. Didn't end too well about a week ago, about a couple of seasons ago. But here we are now. You pick up a little tension in the air. We don't see nothing going on at this moment. J Papa's in the studio. J Papa sounding good. I give J Papa sounding good. I actually wanted to hear some more of what you was spitting because they was sounding good. Good job, J Papa. Becky comes in, wants to hear it from the top. They play it from the top. She's like, yo, this sounds just like your last song. We need something different now. You know what I mean? He's like, my last album that went platinum? Yeah, but this is Empire now, and you need to step your game up. So they asked Shine to step out for a minute so they could talk. Shine feels some type of way, like, come on, man, y'all got to hurry up. We under pressure. We got to get this done. I got to get this boy thing done, and I still got to get my album done. You know what I mean? So Shine want to get to work. He ain't got time for all this nonsense. So they come on out there. He talk about, you know, she power tripping, she jealous because he done moved on with his life while she stuck here. And she talking about, well, she done followed her dream and she accomplished her goal, head of A&R. And while that little tension in the air, he going for a kiss. Come here, girl, with them big cheeks. Get over here. Gives her a kiss. And she like, what you doing? He gives her another kiss. And she hopped them cheeks up on that soundboard. And we cut to the next scene. You know, let's see all what's going on. I know my man Shine came in there like, yo, y'all finished yet? What's going on? What's popping? Oh, what's that? What? Y'all asked me to get out of here so y'all could do that? Man, open up some windows, light some incense. Let's get this record popping. All right. So, we're going back to court. And this was the best scene of the court of this episode that I thought anyway, was Cookie on the stand. Cookie just ran it down. She ran it down how she did 17 years. Yeah, she's the co-CEO of Empire, big multi-million-dollar business. She did 17 years in prison, and she had to raise her babies from prison, and that she couldn't be there to give Hakeem what he needed because he was just a baby. But she sees Hakeem because she couldn't be there, giving that love to Bella, and he's a good father. When Cookie was on that stand, running it down, you got your brother, little Terry there. She did a great job. I thought that was the best scene of the entire episode. She was reflecting on her life and her children and her time away and how that played onto Hakeem and how he switched that and it's making him a great father, a good father. Now, to be a good father, all you have to do is the best that you can do. Nobody's perfect. Nobody got no handbook on how to do this. Do the best that you can do. That's all I can ask of you. That's all anybody can ask of you. All right. So it's looking good. Angela not feeling that. So, he tried to come at her neck a little bit. And she run it down. She dropped the bomb on him. She drops a bomb on the stand. Tells him, look, I was the one that talked Nika down when she was wanting to jump off the ledge while she was pregnant with Bella. Did she tell you that? Oh, she ain't tell you that? I was the one that she came to when she was fearful of her life. She asked me to raise Bella. Did she tell you that? Oh, she ain't tell you that either. So, Angelo, because he had the thing going on with Cookie, and he acting like, got that little, up in him. He telling about, oh, did you tell about the time that you pistol whipped me? Did you know about that? Did you tell about the time you got your thugs to beat me up? She's like, what did I got to do with this custody hearing? So she's off the stage. She's off the stand. They take a little break. They in the hallway. Now, Lucious feeling some type of way because that's his baby up there. That's Cookie. And Cookie was talking about them 17 years and that family stuff. That just pinging Lucious' heart. Bang, 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 bang. And he was like, yo, put me on the stand. And they was like, yo, your mom's still bad. I don't know. Your mom bad. I don't know about that. You don't know if you really Lucious of the way yet. We ain't really, you just became Lucious this morning. We don't know about that right now. So he's like, look, I'm back, baby. Put me on the stand. Son, it's your child. What you want to do? He like, yo, Pops, I trust you, baby. Go get him. So they go back again. Lucious get on the stand. And they get on the stand and he acting like the white. Throws them off. Because you remember, only Cookie and the workers of the family know that Lucious is back. Everybody still think he got them problems and he's still the white. So he's on that stand. He's non-aggressive, acting timid. And Angela tried to come at him. Tell us about this. Tell us about the dirt you've been doing. All this. They call you the biggest thug in New York. And he like, yo, I don't remember none of that. Somebody tried to blow me up about 6 months ago, about 9 months ago. Tried to blow me up. I don't remember none of that stuff right there. But if you want to talk about that, we could talk about that at some other time. But right now we here for Bella. And let me talk about Bella. Bella, I love my grandbaby. I got a present. I got all these good new memories with my grandbaby. And I'm looking forward to having many more great memories. And she is encouraging me to get better. So he did a great job with that. Looking good. They feeling good, So they taking another little break. They out in the hallway. They taking all these breaks, I guess, just to give us these scenes. But they taking another little break. They out there in the hallway. So Hakeem, he said, he asked his lawyer, like, how we doing? What do it look like? And his lawyer just starts off like, look, you're young. He said, hold up. Don't tell me I'm going to have more kids and I'm young and have more kids. You fired. Hakeem, you don't even know what this man was going to say. He might say, look, you young, and the judge going to take that into account, and Anika's much older and probably established, so she may be leaning towards Anika. Who knows he's going to say, you young, you can have more kids. Your decision shows that you're young and immature, so you fire your lawyer, which was crazy. They tried to talk him out of it, couldn't do it. He gets up there, judge says, it's courageous, young man. Go ahead. Calls Anika up. He start asking Anika questions to see. And he did a good job but he shouldn't have fired his lawyer. He should have just gave his lawyer his questions to present to Anika. Because there's other things with the law, baby, other than one string of questions. All right. So he asked Anika several questions like, do you know her favorite color? No. Do you know her favorite food? Her favorite song? Do you know her bedtime? You know her favorite book? What does she call her grandpop? She didn't know nothing. So he proved that she had no contact with this child, even took advantage to get to know this child. Because like he was saying, he didn't keep her away. She could have visited anytime she wanted. She came right to the house, matter of fact, when she wanted to see the baby, right to his apartment. And also, she was right there at the birthday. I'm sure they could have worked something out had she been civil, not going straight for full custody. And full custody, somebody wrote this that never went to custody court before, because ain't no way in the world she would have got no full custody. She could have tried for primary custody, partial custody. Man, she might have tried for primary and end up with partial or something like that, or shared legal, but not full. You just came out of the can, baby. You just came up from the county. Come on now. So she doesn't know none of those questions, and they take another break, and they think, okay, you got your baby back. Next thing we go in there, you better get your diapers ready, because you're going to get your baby back. And who comes? Mrs. D. Now, Angelo said that Mrs. D was away out of town or whatever. That's why she couldn't be here, because the judge asked about it when the trial first started. So you lying right there. But Angelo says, no, she came in last night. I ain't know about it, but here she is. And what they dropped the bomb was she got some videotapes. Another thing, this must have been, again, by somebody who never been to court. If they got tapes, they got to show it to the other side before they go popping it up in court like that. But anyway, so they're showing the tapes of those Tuesday visits with Hakeem and Bella. And, of course, Mrs. D probably manipulated the situation and making Hakeem feel comfortable. So he started running off about his family. Like, she got recordings of him saying his dad's a monster. Jamal and them pill situation. Andre just straight crazy, And Cookie, Mrs. D tells us that he says on third tape that Cookie, he wished that she was still in jail. Any lawyer would have got that stuff thrown out. I mean, you in the house, no telling what you done said to this young man to get him to say them type of things. And that's not saying how he really feels, because he's right here with his family right now, and they've been supporting while he had his baby. So I just rock with it because of TV, but because he's outspoken against his family, and Angelo, through the whole court case, was showing that the same thing that they were saying. He was bringing about drugs, being around Bella, about the violence from Lucious and Cookie, about the brothers not being stable. So Hakeem on comments supports Angelo's allegations about that environment being dangerous for baby Bella. So the judge, they take a break. Cookie's all upset. Everybody's upset. Andre not even speaking to him. He stepped off. Jamal stepped off. Don't speak to him. Cookie like, y'all gotta get away from me. And then Bella calls him in. So he's like, come on back in. Judge ready to give a verdict. So they get ready to come back in. Lucious tell Hakeem, get up, boy. Get on in there. They get in there, and the judge says even though Anika's not the best situation for the child to be in, but it's better than taking Hakeem at his own words, it's better than living with you. So they give Anika full custody of baby Bella. Full custody. Crazy. I don't think in no court in the world would have straight gave her full custody. Even coming out of jail off a murder case, would have gave her full custody. And she don't know nothing about this baby. They ain't have to be to court at all. I get sick of people like this, bringing everything to court. This case didn't even have to go to court. It's something they could have worked something out. They could get the baby on the weekends or something. Then maybe like 6 months during the summer. And with Hakeem and his schedule, they may have been able to switch it up. 6 months with Anika, 6 months with Hakeem. Who knows? But this was just a case that did not belong in court. Too many women in these situations mostly using these courts as a punishment. Some men belong in court, but Hakeem did not belong in court. All right. So, we got I'm gonna skip the little scene with Cookie and Miss D in the bathroom. They ain't say too much. Cookie's calling her evil, this and that. Not enough soap to clean you. Mrs. D smirking, skinning, and grinning. All right, so Becky and Jay Papa. Jay Papa hits up Becky. He sees her in Empire. He says, "Yo, Becky, I'm glad we, got a chance to do that thing." And she was like, "Yo, I didn't get to hear your music yet." And she's like, "Well, since you brought that up, I'm glad we was able to closure to that situation." And he looking crazy, like, "Closure? I thought we were just starting to pop. You know what I mean? I'm Big Papa. What's popping?" And she like, "Nope. We need closure. I worked hard to get to this position." Now, this is some real stuff that really goes on with ladies in office buildings. It's not fair and it's not right, but it's the way it is. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes, flip it. A man can mess with a woman at the workplace like that, and it wouldn't be nothing thought of too much. But for her, and she just got this position of power as the head of A&R, Anika had that position. People was vying for that position, and she got it. So she got this position. She don't want to jeopardize her career by messing with an artist. Because she messed with an artist, and it falls out. He messes around and leaves. They're going to be looking at her, and you sleeping around with this artist. We losing money. Can you do this job? Why are you sleeping with the people that we need to hold us down, to make us money? It's a lot of negatives for her. For him, it's some positive. You're sleeping with the A&R, your projects probably go to the top. You get inside information. For him, it's positive. They're going to be like, "Oh, you knocked off Becky." It tells crew, "I'm sleeping with the head of A&R up there at Empire." They be like, "Oh, okay, you the man. For her, it's a lot of negatives, For that situation, he would have to be totally serious, like, "I want to marry you" type of deal. But they ain't there at all yet. So I think the two are definitely feeling each other. You definitely feel the tension when they doing scenes together. But the reality of the situation is there's too many things that can go wrong for her as the head of A&R versus when she was an assistant. Head and assistant. It's not fair, but a lot of women get in these type of situations and it hurts their romance life because they may have actually met the person they actually vibe with, but doing a workplace situation and their station at the workplace prevents them from seeking any further contact with that individual. I'm going to move on. All right. So Mrs. D got her little victory dinner going on. And another thing I noticed, when Anika got full custody, you see the little hug that Angelo gave her? Right then I was like, he feeling her. I don't blame you though, bruh. She is a fine. But I was like, man, he feeling her. Then at the dinner table, I see him tapping her arm. I'm like, okay. Something been going down behind the scenes. Either something going down or he planting seeds for it to go down. Now you just got this girl, this woman, her baby back. Man, it's about to go down. Meet me in the, it's going down. It's about to go down. So they're doing a little victory tour. And Angela don't think Warren's up to the task. Because Warren then got sprung. Warren got feeling. Jamal got him feeling all funny. Falling in love. Got that brother singing. Like, what the heck? Got that boy open. Got your nose open. Got Warren nose all open. Because Jamal just come across so innocent, so pure. Like, it's like, man, how could you crush this boy? You ain't got to like him, but how could you crush this boy? But Warren seemed like, coupled with that, when they sleeping together, Warren is over. Good luck, Chuck. All right. So, Mrs. D feeling good. And they bring in Andre's doctor who upped his medication. For that alone, Mrs. D, y'all all should go down. You don't be playing with nobody medication like that. You don't be playing with nobody kids like that. Y'all playing a dangerous game. And these are street people, and they know a lot of people. They might not touch you, but they may get somebody else to touch you. I'm just saying. Y'all losing focus here. You're going a little too deep, Mrs. D. So whatever happens to you, baby, you deserve. I'll leave it at that. All right. So Nika shows up to Hakeem place with the marshal. Two marshals knock on the door. You know how police knock on the door. They knock on the door. They come on there. They about to take the baby from him. He like, yo, those strangers. She's like, niggas like, I could do this. Nika goes and gets Bella. Hakeem runs it down to her like, this is a bed. I just fed her, so she good for the night. And when she go to sleep, she gonna sleep all through the night. This is her bedtime. This is the food that she like. This is the songs, music that she likes. This is the favorite color. Runs it down, gives the information that she needs, and she should be feeling guilty. She didn't have to do this man like that. They could have worked something out, but she went for the juggler. And the fact, you still would be in prison. You would be still in jail, facing 25 to life. It wasn't for the family helping you out. I think that's gonna come back to bite you later on, though, because the charges. You did kill him. You did admit that you killed him, but you claim it's self-defense. You never was brought to trial. You may come back to bite you later, baby. All right. So, Lucious and Cookie, they just feel defeated. The baby was snatched. Cookie is just worn out. Besides this custody and this court thing, she had to hold down empire and everything by herself and deal with the wife and deal with the doctor. It was just a little too much going on and deal with the boy. It was just a lot going on, and now everything's coming to an end. You can just see that she is like done. She don't want to go to court no more. Lucious on board with that. I'm tired of going to court and have other people tell me what's going on with my family. How's it going to be? I ain't doing court no more. Lucious is out for blood. And she's like, look, I hope you really back. And he's like, I'm back. And this half-leg thing ain't going to stop me. I'm going to do what I got to do. All right, family. That's where it went off. I got a few comments, but I might say that for another video. All right, fam. Peace. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit your notification button so you can keep up to date. I love y'all, family. Peace.